What's up, guys and girls, this is Timmy and welcome back to Prison Architect. So I've been carrying on with the game a little bit since the last episode, and I've basically cracked on and really put together the max security prison. So we now, if I remember rightly from the last time I played, yep, all the max security prisons are now on this side of the road, and this is all medium security. Few other things I've been doing, probably catch up completely with where I've been, is I've kind of added in these security gates. I did put some in here, and eventually I do want to get this wall here, but as I can afford that, I thought I would move it in here because occasionally the prisoners do have need to come across here. I haven't quite managed to stop them doing that entirely, so I'm going to have a play with that at some point. We've got a lot of these sort of amenities over here that we need to sort of keep the max security prisoners happy. I kind of fiddled around down here and managed to get the infirmary, the morgue, and I've we'll come to the problems I've had. I built quite a little bit larger solitary than I expected, and we're not doing too badly right now. 18 in solitary, and just as I said, about to say no, I'm waiting, one person waiting, but not too many. Still haven't been able to afford to do a visitation yet because these things are expensive at anything. What else we got? I expanded the kitchen, and I've also got in a security and staff room here just so the staff don't have to go too far over there, and I'm going to start getting in some CCTV and stuff like that pretty soon. However, I think when I left off in the last episode, things were going a bit crazy. The danger level was pretty high a lot of the time. Now, fortunately, I have managed to somewhat settle that down a bit. We still have spikes. We, in fact, had one a few days ago where we had about 110 people rioting at one time. That was interesting. Led to 19 deaths, and certainly filled up the capacity in the max security area anyway, because, yeah, that got out of hand very, very quickly. However, I think I've figured out why that happened, or part of the reason why there was such a sudden spike in violence. I've been neglecting something for the whole time I've been playing this series, and that is the intelligence tab, which I literally unlocked, well, I don't know, a couple of hours ago of playing in my own time kind of thing. And that's brought this out here, which has brought up the gangs tab. Now, I've been aware of gangs. I've kind of pointed out a few people that I've seen as gang members, but I've never really understood the concept of it. I did tick it and add it on in the beginning, thinking it might be an entertaining kind of addition. However, finding this has made me realise just how much of a problem gangs are, because when I click on this, we have a pretty significant gang in the prison right now. Do they have a name? They have like a symbol, but I don't think they have a name. They have no money at the moment. They've been floating a bit of money, but they finally run out. Now, basically what the gangs do is you can see these red rooms. These are basically the gang, I'm assuming the gang members' cell. Let's have a quick look, actually. I've been meaning to do this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16... 18, 22, 4, 6, 7. Okay, so not all the gang members' cells are converted. So basically, if it's red, they're a gang territory. So their cells are gang territory. Now that's, well, I don't know how to deal with that, but it doesn't seem like too much of an issue because most people won't be using other people's cells in this game. These, however, are bigger problems. This is the common room, and this gang has been, well, at one point they had all 3 common rooms. Right now I have 6 guards in this tiny little common room trying to desperately keep the gangs from taking it over, and it does appear like they have again. How have you let them take it over when they're all in bed? I have no words. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on there. This one I've got 3 or 4 in, maybe. I've only got 3 in that one. But the medium security side, they're a little bit more aggressive. These guys are literally trying to attack and take this back every day right now. So we may even need to put more than that in. But we have our 6 fearless guards in gang territory, desperately trying to hold on to it. You guys are awful. Like, you're the prison guards. Surely you should be... Anyway, don't complain at them. Anyway, so the other thing that the gangs does, though, if I look, is you can actually see where all the gang members are. And these ones with circles are the lieutenants, I believe. Because they have like actual hierarchy in the gangs. But this guy here is my big problem, Totem. We're going to call him Totem. I like that because it kind of looks like the symbol's a bit of a totem pole type symbol. He is. How do we click on him? I don't know. Oh, I need to get out of this, I think. Yeah, let's look at his experience. Not experience. What is it? The thing that tells me his abilities. Things I can't click on. Here we go. So he is legendary. Extremely tough, stoical, fearless, extremely quick, and a gang member. So yeah, so this guy is the head honcho of this gang. Now I got to be a little bit careful because anything I do to him will piss off the rest of the gang no end. And with 40 people, they could cause a lot of trouble very quickly. So, in true spirit with one episode, one prison, I have actually designed this. This is going to be my Supermax area. Not quite fully fleshed it out yet, but basically I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 cells in here, and hopefully I'm not going to need more than that, but I could always expand a little bit more if I needed to. This is going to be the entrance into it, and this is going to be the only place that anyone can get in and out of here, except maybe this kitchen. I'm kind of... My plan was to use this kitchen and have the canteen here and sort of use both, but I don't know, I don't know. I'm kind of nervous to that idea, but we're going to leave it like that and we'll see how it goes. If you see any escapes or anything like that, then we're going to deal with that. But I've already built in the foundation just to save us a little bit of time, so we're going to crack on with this straight away because I want to get him moved over. Because I believe if I upgrade him to Supermax and put him in here, he won't be able to recruit people. I'll also get the lieutenant. I'm not going to like put all the gang members in here, only lieutenants and the leader. I don't know, this could be a terrible idea. It could cause a massive riot in the prison, but what the hell? What the hell? Right, so let's crack on straight away. So, maybe I should use this a bit as a canteen. I kind of messed around with this design a bit, and I've ended up with this little piece here, which I don't really know what to do with. So, we're going to dismantle this, and we're going to just allow them to come through here. This security arrangement here, I don't know. This isn't. They're not going. The prisoners aren't going to be allowed into the prison, into the kitchen. So they're not going to be allowed through here. We're not going to have any of that kind of going on. I wonder if I should have an airlock. You know, actually, don't cancel that. Can we stop that? There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do this. I should also note that this is actually, I'm actually recording quite late at night. I normally don't do this anymore. I used to do it. I used to record late night recording sessions. Which is probably why my voice sounds a bit dronier than normal, and I'll probably be a little bit more delirious. But, you know, I've been playing this the last couple of days. Part of the reason I'm so freaking tired, to be honest, is I've so got into this game of late, and the last 2 nights it's been like, I'll sit down and play a bit of Prison Architect. You know, I'll just play for an hour or so. But like the first night I started playing at like midnight, which was probably stupid because I had to be up for work in the morning. But I thought, oh, to hell with it, I'll play a little bit. And then next thing I know, it was 2 in the morning. I'm like, yeah, probably shouldn't do that. So I thought next day, I'm not going to do that again. I will be more sensible. And I started playing at 11 o'clock, thinking I'll finish about 12:30, something like that. And again, 2 o'clock came rolling around, and I'm like, yeah, I should really go to bed now, I think. But tomorrow I don't have to be up, so I can play late if I want to. And so I wanted to record this because I didn't want to do any more until I'd shown you guys this, because this is quite a significant occurrence in the life of the prison right now. That's not going to be a door anymore there. We want... Ooh, did I delete all of it? Yeah, I did delete all of it. Yeah, this has become quite a significant issue, these gangs, and I need to deal with it. But it's sort of judging how I progress the next stage of the prison. So I mean, I think mainly what I've been doing the last couple of nights is just, you know, obviously I built a lot of the amenity stuff here, but you kind of all saw that in the other prison. So I didn't think it'd be that interesting to show again. Power on this side is doing, yeah, pretty well at the moment. We should have enough to power all of this. Yeah, but mainly I've literally just been sat building cells and just sat here waiting to generate enough money to build more cells and then to pay off some of my debt, because I am still floating 103,000 debt, which I'd like to get rid of that, because that 5,000 extra income a day would be really nice. I've also maxed out all the grants. I've got one more hidden, but I assume that's just for 1,000 prisoners when I get to that point. But we're at 281, so I have increased it a little bit, but not by that much. I think I finished on 200 at the last episode. Right, so these can feed 20, so one of these should be sufficient, really. You do that like that, and then we don't need that many tables, do we? What did I work it out to be? 8 per table, so I actually only need 2 tables in theory. The other thing I've done, I'll show you in the rest of the prison, is I was having a lot of trouble with joy. People just weren't getting joy, and I think a lot of people were working all the time, which probably wasn't helping matters. But also with the Where the hell's TV though? I don't want the TV facing the wall. There we go. Yeah, but with the gangs controlling the common room, no one was getting in there for any fun either. They still haven't taken that back. So what I've actually done is I've put radios and TVs all around the place, because I read online that if you put joy everywhere, they will actually they will attribute joy when they're doing other tasks, not just the ones which is free time and they're in the common room and things like that. I still haven't built this room in the middle. I'm still going to do that at some point, but I haven't really figured it out. I've kind of managed to squeeze everything in here quite nicely, but we are going to need to do that. Okay, they're building that. We've got our way into the canteen. We've got 16 spaces in there for food. Okay, we got a double doorway in for bring the food in, which the chefs can still open. So I'm kind of happy with that. I'm not going to need to bring that many meals through here. Right, so that's that. I wonder whether, how much money we got? 22,000. Let's just bang in the cells. It's certainly going to be the most expensive part, so let's just get that in. Okie doke. Can see if I can do this in one hit with my delirious state. Should be there. Yeah, that's good. I've left like a walkway. I've still not really got my head around the whole tunneling thing and what's going on with that. Well, I mean, I know what's going on. They're tunneling their way out. But I mean, in terms of, oh shit, that was more than 8. Oh shit, damn it, I wasn't gonna put that one in. That all gets left out because this is going to be the entrance doorway here. We can build in some of those concrete walls though. Oh, there's objects still. Is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. Cool. Right. Yeah, I just can't figure out with the tunneling how, like, what distance walls, like, will they tunnel out into here? I'm assuming they'll just tunnel straight past it, because that's what they seem to be doing. I've been having like really large tunnel networks that come all the way from like here all the way out to here, so there's no limit on how far. It's just time really for how long it takes them to get out there. But yeah, if I ever get to a point where I've got the money to buy out some more land, I can put in a wider perimeter fence that will hopefully keep them in a bit better. Right, next one is shit. What did I do then? Did I do that or that? I think I did that, didn't I? Do I take the punt? Yes, I did do that. Thought I did. That's what I normally do, but yep, there we go. I deliberately didn't say anything there because I was gonna say, oh, I got much better at doing this since I've been practicing. But then I was thinking, if I say that, I know what's gonna happen, and I'll put it in the wrong fucking place. Much is the want of Timmy. Right. Okay, let's put in our walls. Speed time up. We don't need to be sat here in slow time. We need our people out there working. Guards were 103, which yeah, as you can see, that's barely keeping my head above water in terms of what I need. So yeah, I need to figure out what I'm going to do with that. Right, I can't use this space for anything, so it's kind of annoying. Somewhere here is obviously going to be oh shit, I just thought this was going to be the yard, but it's outside, indoors, so in the yard needs to be outside, doesn't it? Secure. Doesn't say it needs to be outside. I'm assuming it does. Okay, no, it doesn't. That's cool. I can give them a yard that's inside. I can live with that. You know, they might as well have like yard there. That should be fine. that's a yard inside of a warehouse type building. Good. Let's put in. I don't know if that'll work as a yard. Maybe they'll just get really shitty about that. Well, this is too big to have all as a yard, I believe. So should we have a... We need a common room. Common room needs to be 5 by 5. At this point, by the way, I just ignore most of the tasering that's going on. It happens so much in this prison now. Oh, the other thing I forgot to mention is I'm actually finally getting some people on the education. I realised I completely screwed up setting up the education thing. I didn't know if I could change it until I got this thing here. This is another bureaucracy unlock, but this allows me. So basically, I took me ages to figure out, but it has to be work time for them to be able to go and do these things. That's right, isn't it? It is work time. Yeah, work time, work free time, work lockup. So, yeah, they have to be in work time to be able to do these things. And obviously, I had these things sort of dotted all over the place, so they weren't even sort of sitting within times that the prisoners could actually go and do it, which is why nobody was ever getting any. Ooh, okay, there's a lot going on right now. Oh shit. Okay, that certainly escalated quickly. Quick, guys. Did you just let them out? Oh, they've got fucking keys. Oh, I'm gonna get told off for this. I am certainly gonna get told off for this. They didn't riot. They just fucking bust straight out. Wow, everybody fucking went for it then. I was only 8. That's not too bad. I mean, it's not exactly brilliant, but I thought by the looks of that crowd then, I thought it was going to be about 25 or something. Okay, so our gates were a very, very slim deterrent, shall we say? Where did these guys go? Oh, they all just stood there. You guys did nothing. You cost me $300 and you did nothing to help me. Okay, maybe I should have been paying a bit more attention to what was going on. Is that shotgun shells? I fired all my armed guards. I think that's probably settled everything down now. We're gonna have about 1 million people waiting for solitary now, but whatever. Doors all fixed. Can somebody get rid of this guy? He's kind of like causing a bit of a safety issue. Can I just lock him down for now? I assume he's probably waiting for solitary. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna have a second perimeter at some point, but that happened fast. I probably need some guards patrolling this area. We stopped some though. I hope the CEO's gonna be relatively happy with my response there. In that I just kind of panicked and didn't really do much. Okay, meals are not being cooked. Is it? What time is it? I've got 2 meal schedules now because I realised that you can only have a 2-hour meal schedule. Like a 3-hour counts as a second meal. So I put in 2 meals when I was doing the inmate research or nutrition research, but I kind of feel like now they seem pretty happy with just 1 meal a day. I'd have thought that would have made them shitty, but apparently not. Anyway, enough distraction. We only lost 1 guard, so in that crazy riot, whatever happened, we didn't lose too much. Okay, so we need to get a common room. You know, can I just get rid of this planning thing, because this is kind of confusing me now that I've completely changed everything. There we go. Go away. Right, so rooms. Let's see, what do we want? We need a chapel, because these guys are certainly going to want to pray. Chapel needs to be 5 by 5. Oh no, 6 by 6 for chapel. Needs to be in its own room. I don't want too big a common room, because obviously this common room that I have is going to have to be fought over pretty fiercely, I imagine. It's going to take me a lot of guards to keep this prison secure. I've got better at finding those things, but apparently not right now. If I do 6 by 6 with that, what does that leave? 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the cleaning cupboard need in these days? 3 by 3, nice. We can stick a cleaning cupboard on the end. That, because I'll get the prisoners cleaning up their own shit. Why not? Why should I pay people to clean up after them? They're not doing anything all day. Well, technically not doing anything because I don't allow them to do anything. but that's neither here nor there. Can't get those even. It's kind of a big chapel, but I say these guys have got a lot to pray about. So, if I have balls, that only leaves. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh, I can only have a 1 line. I really don't want to have 1 line. It needs to be 2. What else did we want in here? We can have a library. Thinking, what does a library need? 5 by 5. Nope, we can't have a library. Parole is 5 by 5. Everything is going to be 5 by 5, isn't it? You know what we can do. We've got plenty of big space here, haven't we? Let's shift things around a bit. We're gonna give them. We're gonna need to give them visitation and. No, maybe no. Fuck them. They're not gonna get visitation. If you end up in Supermax, you don't get visitation. They do need their own infirmary and things like that. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Could bring them down to the max security infirmary, but I kind of feel like they don't deserve that. Choices. Come on, Timmy, you need to make a decision. Right, we're gonna need a laundry. Shit, I forgot about that. We can fit a laundry in here because they don't need to be huge. I don't think. There's no minimum size on a laundry. Library. You know, just fuck it. Just fuck it. You can have a big library. Much quiet contemplation as we can possibly give them. Okie doke. Which money we got? 10,000. We're okay on money. I gotta be careful because every now and again well, not every now and again, every day the reform programs cost me a lot of money. Library. I suppose you can just have normal door, normal door, normal door, normal door. Yeah, and every now and again that will drop dramatically. Might as well leave that open for now. A bit of that. Let's start throwing in some objects. So sorting desk, chair, library shelves. You know, we're actually going to have like a TV and stuff like that in here as well. It can be like a chill out area as well. That and a radio. Look at that. Look how nice I am. I'm making all this good stuff for them. Altar. I don't know which side the priest stand on, I guess. That'll do. That'll do. Doesn't need much. And then, so, you know, I'd much rather have this here. And then like that. And there you go. Let's put M at stacked in. I hate that. I hate that. There you go. Plenty of prayer stuff happening in there, so that's good. Common room. Right, I've got to figure out what I put in here because whatever I put in here is going to get broken a lot. You're not having a large screen TV. You deserve a large screen TV, butt munches. You can have the rate. You put that right next to each other. That way, it'll annoy the crap out of everyone. Anyone who wants to watch the TV is going to have to fight with anyone who wants to watch the radio or listen to the radio. I'm not going to put phones in there, and the reason I'm not going to put phones in there is because actually I want to put phone taps in here. I don't know how, but I'm assuming they probably work like CCTV. Actually, I assume you can reach quite a long way with them. They say about assumptions. Yeah, screw it. Let's make one anyway. Why is that wall different? I don't know. Right, that's all built. Common room. They need chairs in the common room because they like to have sessions. There we go. TV. You're not getting a pool table, but I will give you an arcade machine because I am awesome like that. Okay, let's get the laundry built. I don't need too much in here. It's probably a bigger laundry than I need, but it's also in the wrong place. Probably lucky that it's a bigger laundry than I need because I'm going to make it smaller. Ah, stupid. Oh, I mean, I've been, let's say, one of the things I am tired. I can tell I'm tired because I can't remember if I've already said this, but I don't think I have. But this series has not proven to be popular at all on the channel, which is fine. I kind of suspected it wouldn't be. I didn't know. I thought there might be some interest in this as a game, but right now, but I guess probably not. I certainly not. But that's fine because that's part of the reason why I'm not really too worried about recording late at night because, well, I'm making this series more for me than anyone now. But if you are watching, then leave a comment, leave a like. You and I can enjoy it together, shall we say? Because it's pretty much just you and me in this at the moment. I could just leave. I'll just turn that into yard, that area right now. I probably need more stuff, but I can tweak and play with this. But I do want to get everyone moved or start moving people over prior to. Oh shit! I just thought we should assign all this because Supermax only. Here we go. Because if we don't assign it, they're going to start putting people in it straight away. And that I want a Supermax. There's another room there for some reason. Oh, it's just I haven't filled in the canteen. Canteen. Yeah, so sorry, coming back to my rambling thoughts. So yeah, it's not doing particularly well on the channel at all. Now, we kind of got me thinking about another series I did a while ago, which is the RimWorld Aristocracy series, which to be fair, actually, I don't think was, it was back in the very early days before the unbridled success that we see in this game. I have in this game right now. Yeah, right. In this channel even. Before that all happened, so it didn't really get watched that much, and I didn't sort of give up on it. I was really freaking loving it, but I just kind of got distracted onto other things, and I haven't been back to it in ages. So I am still planning on going back to it. Hang on, I'm getting really confused. Where did I put the metal detectors? They're there, aren't they? No, that was completely the wrong place, but they are there on the lower one. No, they're not. They're there. Stop being an idiot to me. I'm getting confused because they're already there. I don't need to put anything else in. But I do need to put the metal detectors back in now because I just deleted them, didn't I? Yeah, and it got me thinking of that because I've actually been watching a guy called Avak, which is AAVAK, who's quite big YouTuber, so I'm sure you may have heard of him. I sort of first came across him on watching Mango Pork and his Master series because he's one of the guys on that. But yeah, so I've been watching his RimWorld series, and it's just reminding me of just how amazing that game is. And they have actually done a huge amount of updates, and obviously he's doing a modded series, so it's kind of hard to tell what's modded and what's just the new updates. But yeah, it's a pretty freaking awesome game, that, and it's made me kind of think that I really do want to go back to it at some point. Which I kind of never, I didn't decide, oh, I'm not going to do this anymore. I really liked that concept, and it was actually one of the very first concepts I had for sort of doing a series on YouTube, so it's kind of got a special place in my heart, shall we say. So I am going to go back to that, I believe, at some point. But ooh, shit, I spent all my money. I wasn't paying attention. Let's just wait a second until we get a little bit more money in. Actually, no, let's not wait a second at all. Let's take out another fucking loan. We have access to this amazing, really, I don't know, it's probably really expensive, I don't know, loan, but we might as well take advantage of it. So yeah, so I know, I'm not sure where I was going with that RimWorld for, other than the fact that I love that game. If you've never seen it, it's very similar in look to this game, and I remember actually thinking that when I first started recording that it was made by the same people as this, because the people in it look very, very similar, and just the general building style and everything about it is very similar. But no, they're not. See, another beautiful morning. Everyone's happy and relaxed. And yeah, so if you haven't seen it, go check it out. And go check out Avek. I believe he's Welsh. Me and my girlfriend Jo Bird were talking about this, and we couldn't determine what his accent was. It's not a very strong Welsh accent. It's probably sort of South Walian. And That could be massively insulting if he's not from South Wales. I'm sure he seems like a very nice bloke, and I'm sure he doesn't care about people mistaking where he's from. But yeah, it's he's really good actually, and he does some really got a very nice sort of calming style. As say, he's not shouty, he doesn't swear or anything like that, but he's just very relaxing to watch, and he's very good at RimWorld. His latest series is on like a planet that I barely survive when I've got like a beautiful planet on nice conditions with all the air growing conditions. He's surviving on a planet which is entirely toxic fallout 100% of the time, and also entirely volcanic winter 100% of the time. So yeah, he's doing very well. He is thriving. So go check it out. It's a very long series, so if you like to get your teeth into something like I do, then it's awesome. Who died? Was it anyone important? It's probably because he was a snitch, wasn't it? Yeah, kills being a snitch. I haven't really done anything with the informant stuff. I feel like there's a whole other world of amazing stuff there waiting to be unlocked for me. Okay, right. Is everything in here? What we are going to need is to hire more guards, because we're going to need quite a few in here. Ooh, that's a lot. 113. I kind of wanted a lot, but that was kind of scary. That was a lot of money I just spent. Right, we want 4 in there. 4 in there. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, see, we are going full on security here. I'm gonna have a guard deployed in here. That way, the reason I've done that, by the way, I didn't really talk about that while I did it, is I want them to be trapped between here and then go through these metal detectors, so nobody can come in here without being searched. And the other thing I want to do is spend even more money and hire 2 dog handlers. I'm going to have 3 dog handlers. I have quite a few dogs now, which is awesome because they are very useful, I have determined. And we're going to have a dog handler in there. We're going to have 1 who is surveilling here. Like that. And I'm actually going to have 1 in the guard cells as well. I don't know if they're going to like having dogs in there constantly with them, but I want a dog patrolling in there. We are not playing games this time, people. We are certainly not going to be. I deleted some of that, didn't I? Actually, we don't need any of that anyway. I might give them hot showers at some point. Right. Oops, sorry, shouting very loud. I also need to remember it is late at night and Joe Bird is probably trying to sleep. Right, are you who I think I am? Totem, what are you? Oh, if you get released now after I've just built you a fucking prison, there's going to be a problem here. What are your chances of reoffending? So I froze for way too long then. I think he might actually get for fucking released. Where was it in here? Policy. Okay, no. If you had your hopes up, no, you know what I was going to say, mate. Like, releasing him was probably not a terrible idea, and it's probably exactly what I need to do right now. But he will get replaced by someone else. But I just built you a freaking prison. You cannot. Not only are you not going to get parole right now, you freaking better not get parole. You are going to be instantly upgraded to Supermax because you're going to upset people. Let's just watch him. I have seen somebody actually beat up the parole officer. I'm guessing he didn't get his parole. Recreation. 2 deaths, brilliant. Did they kill a janitor? Did you kill it? Was it another janitor that killed him? Did anyone see what happened? I don't know. I don't know what happened. Ooh, what the fuck is this is a gang meeting here. Yeah, this is definitely a gang meeting. We got to get this shit under control. You got 24 years. You've still got 12 years to serve. They're not going to parole you now. You know, I'm just going to leave them because it takes about 3 hours for that to happen. We'll know in an hour. Right, so we are, though, going to start shifting some people over. Right, let's find... Hello, Mr. Baker. How are you, my friend? Now, unfortunately for you, we have determined that you are a Supermax prisoner now, so could you be taken away... Where did he go? Did he just vanish? I don't know. He just vanished. Oh no, he's not. He's just hiding in the corner. He's like, please don't put me in Supermax. I'll be a nice gang member from now on. Okay, he is a big boss, so we need to take him. We shouldn't have any big bosses over here. Yeah, the medium security side of things does seem to be dying off a bit ever since I managed to get all the maximum security people. Ah, who do we have here? I need... do I have guards deployed in this? I have no guards in this cell block. That's possibly dangerous, particularly this massive area out here. Fuck knows what they could have been building a bloody nuclear bomb in there and I'd never have known. Did he come out then? I think he came out. No, he's still in his bedroom. He's still getting his parole meeting. Ah, there we go. There we go. I'm taking it you did not get paroled. Nope. Where you off? Where are you off to? You off to back to your cell? Oh, well, unfortunately, you're not off back to your cell because you're going to Supermax now. Awesome. I need. This is what I need. I need. Can you come down here, please? Oop. Are you him? I think you're him, aren't you? You are him. Wolvern, welcome to Supermax. Right, who else? We need to get all of the main... Oh, we got 2 people in solitary. Edwards and Jensen. Right. Supermax for you. Oh, solitary is the other thing we need up there. Even with that fewer prisoners, I feel like we're going to need some solitary. Let's check sure it was Jensen. Yep, Jensen. Right, you can all go up there and run your own super freaking gang all you like, because you're not going to be able to recruit anyone else. I feel like they're going to get more people. They will try and recruit more people eventually, but... What are you? Why are you red circle? Are you pissed off or something? I don't know. Oop, a little bit more power up here. Just double check we're not maxing out that too much. No, that's good. So they don't have access to any offices or anything like that, which is where a lot of the luxury stuff comes from. So they probably don't need quite that many in there because there literally aren't enough. Let's just put 2 in there, 3 in there. Oh, I like this. I actually quite like this. We can just keep an eye on them, and we got plenty. I'm literally just gonna have them those few in there now, and we'll just keep an eye on the gang intelligence screen. And if anyone else okay, oh no, you've not been moved yet, have you? If anyone else gets promoted or starts to get a bit too big for their boots, then well, we got a home for them now. So I'm liking this idea so far. I feel like it might cause massive amounts of problems. Yeah, no one's complaining about the gang leaders being punished or anything. So yeah, so you 4, congratulations, you're the new gang leaders of this prison. The fuck? Did someone just fart? What the hell happened there? I don't know. We need to put them in some exercise stuff and recreational stuff, but I'm liking it. Oh, one more thing, just to they can all 4 of them be cleaners. Actually, no. We're gonna have 2 cleaners and 2 in there. They won't have any education actually, so they won't be able to work in the library. So the fucking library's a waste of time. So we might get rid of that. But I think that's gonna do it, guys. So that's kind of taking us on to our next step, and there's another bloody escape. I thought we were gonna make it through a whole episode without an escape then, but apparently not. So where did you come from? There you are. Right, search this cell block, please. I've realised that's a thing you can do. Oh, look at that. That's not even the tunnel that they escaped out of. There's another one. Oh, brilliant. Just brilliant. I absolutely freaking love this game. So guys, that's going to do it. So if you are watching this series, then I very much appreciate it. Feel free to leave a like. Let me know that you're out there, and maybe you can add in some ideas or suggestions for how I can progress the Prism. But for now, guys, that's going to do it. So this has been Prison Architect. I've been Timmy. Thank you so much for watching, and please check back for the next episode.